So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking about farmers. In the 1990s, here in Austria, we had 1,500 organic farmers. In 2024, we counted 23,500 organic farmers. And yes, I'm so proud. We're #1 in Europe when we're talking about organic farming. Obviously, there is a story behind that as well. In Austria, only 1.7% of the population are farmers. I assure you it's quite a tough thing working in a farm. On a farm here in the Alpine region. One of my grandfathers was a farmer in the Alpine region as well. And I remember good old summer vacation, 9 weeks of hustling. I loved it. I really loved it. You start getting stronger and stronger and don't know why. It is quite a nice thing to spend summer vacation on a farm here in Austria. A little bit more than 60% of the Austrians are working in the service sector, and a little bit more than 30% in industry. I cannot tell you the exact numbers because the craziness of the last years destroyed a lot of companies, and we're still on our way to get back on our feet. It was also a turning point for a lot of people to rethink their life choices. So a lot of people decided they don't want to be part of tourism. Since tourism is a very big thing here in Austria, and we've been the first one locked away and the last one able to work again. A lot of people have been looking for different kinds of opportunities, but not only that, also a lot of companies do not exist anymore because we lack apprenticeships. But this is another story. I'm going to talk about that one later. We are now talking about organic farming. So organic farming is a big thing, and here in Upper Austria we have really a lot of organic farmers as well. You do probably remember that here in Austria we are also a country where we're not member of the NATO, and we also do not have a nuclear power plant switched on. We own a nuclear power plant, but we never switched it on. And in the 1978, I think it was, here in Austria, we've been going on the street demonstrating because we did not want a nuclear power plant. It was not that we were thinking, oh my goodness, a nuclear power plant is so bad. But no, it was a time when nuclear power plants, each and every one was made different. Yeah, there was no unity. And everything was kind of a trial and error. And here in Austria, we didn't want to have that kind of experiment. So we were going on the street demonstrating, and it was also the first time the government then later on did what the people decided they wanted. Yeah. So we've been demanding no nuclear power plant here in Austria. And in our collective memory, when you're asking an Austrian now, this Austrian would say, 80% or 90% said no. Actually, it was 50.46% that said no to a nuclear power plant. Can you imagine? Very tight decision. But later on in the 1986, in this year, you also probably remember Chernobyl. Chernobyl, the nuclear power plant accident, and for Austria, for the Austrian population, this was like, we knew. You see now what kind of problem we got, and that's why we initially said no. I remember vividly as well, I was not allowed going with my other grandfather in the woods collecting berries or mushrooms, and I also have not been allowed eating anything from the garden. This was going on for a few years, if not an entire decade, that people have been scared. And this was also a turning point for a lot of Austrian rethinking, is mass production the way to go? What are we putting in our mouth? What are we eating? Is rye healthier than wheat? Should we grow more rye? And organic farming started booming here. Also quite interesting to know, since we have still a lot of guests over and we are in love with our guests, we want them to appreciate not only our country but also all the other very delicious things, like something good to drink and something good to eat, very important here in Austria. And that's why we're not exporting the best things. No, we're being smart, we're keeping the best things in our country, but we're happy to share it here with our guests. So for that reason, it's no surprise that food here in Austria is at least a third more expensive than in Germany. But also the quality of it is extraordinary.
Had a nice gardens in Salzburg. The castle up on the hill.
A church that has high towers. And you're an arrogant person. You want to be as high as God himself. I want to bring the people back to earth, and that's why, and not because of Russian architecture that he was inspired. No, he wanted to make you think that you're going to the light, to the right light. So a Baroque tower is actually the candle, and the top bit is the burning flame. You see the flame burning, yeah? So when the copper is not eroded, obviously quite shiny. And inside everything was fake. What do I mean by that? Well, you look at marble and wood and huge chunks of golden statues, and when you were looking a little closer, you actually see and you realize it's only painted. It is fake. It's made as if it is wood or marble, and the chunks of gold only wood and a thin layer of gold on top of it. But when people were going to those beautiful Baroque churches, they were overwhelmed by the beauty. They were looking up on the ceiling, seeing a lot of paintings, yeah, and no magazine, no TV.
How many roses have they got? Mostly red.
Und schauen uns den an, er steht da mit anderen Akten. So hier auf der weißen Seite, das ist die Goldmühlen, die ganze Kunst, das ist die Goldmühlen, die hier Musik. Und die womit gar nicht. Was du längst zu gehen? I don't know. Somehow there are too many people from my opinion. I must do something. Okay. Als ich das erste Mal war, mit diesem Kultureinstieg auf genau, da hatte ich ja nicht so vieles dahin geholt.
It's coming from Germany. It's coming from so Germany is not that far away. I'm here in Salzburg.
Now we have a backpack.
I'm getting left behind. We're a little bit behind, but we can catch up. She's pretty fast, eh?
Yeah.
Osborne. They spend most of his time down in Vienna. And this is apparently not busy, but look at all the tour groups still.
And we go to the where all the sites
Here's the Lovelock Bridge. Still plenty of water. castles up on the hill. $1,000-year-old castle.
Siamo una vicina. Siamo una vicina di
Desul make
Lots of locks, eh?
Cheap. I don't want to lock, you know that.
Ce l'ho
Tim would like all these locks.
Look at that.
I think now and again they cut them off and start again.
So before you meet me, go
Chestnut trees in the beer gardens. Horse chestnuts, I don't think you can eat them because apparently they've got a low root system, a shallow root system. Nice spot, might come back here later. Nice shopping street. It's Sunday, so most of the shops are closed. They're 70% Catholic, so they do preserve the Sunday holiday. Church down the end here.
I'm not going to go there. No, look at the star. Here the deal they go to the star here on the side. When you see the star, then you know you're at the height. And when you go down,
Where's the star?
You get the horse?
Nice ones. This guy's getting ready to go.
Heftig, ne? Außenrestaurant, wenig Dresden, aber teuer.
This is the really old restaurant. It's been going 800 years or something. I don't have any commentary because we forgot our commentary things today. The castle's up on the hill too.
But when we have that kind of a mental, when we're mentally drained, yeah, the job is bothering us and we have all kinds of problems, we can go ask our doctors, and the doctors are writing down a prescription that we call Kur, and the prescription is quite interesting because actually you go 4 weeks on vacation, yeah, and this is paid vacation. 4 weeks on vacation. Usually you're surrounded by mountains and at a lake. You get massages, good food, do all kinds of physical education, talk to us. So they're not throwing away so much food. That's one option. And the somas, they actually sell all the products that have been expired in the supermarkets, and yesterday's bread and pastry. So that's awesome as well. That's really, really good. And everyone that earns less than 1,000 euros, and a lot of people that are retired get less than 600 euros a month here in Austria. So quite crazy, yeah. And all the students as well. So they have the chance to go grocery shopping, and families can, for not even 20 euros a week, buy food for an entire week, yeah, for an entire family. So that's a good thing. What if you're without a job? Well, that's actually also quite interesting. If you want to have money from government, you have to get up, take a shower, and go to the AMS. That's an institution where you're going when you're looking for a job. They assist you, they help you write a curriculum and write applications, and there is no security of data there because they want to make sure that you're writing your applications. You have to write at least 2 per week, and they're going to check, they're calling and asking, did Mr. Miller apply? And if you didn't, they start cutting money. Also after the first month and you still did not find a job, they're switching, they're swapping, so you get another person taking care of you, because it could have been that the first month you've been charming, yeah, you made friends with the person working for you or trying to assist you, so you're getting another person assisting you. That way they try to avoid that kind of yeah, I'm so charming and I have a cough, that's why I couldn't apply, yeah. And after the second month, if you still did not get a job, they are suggesting that you take jobs that are below your standard. And after the third month, it starts getting painful because then they cut money. Yeah, so you're very motivated finding a job. So that's about it. That's really good. Absolutely, I think so as well. I think so as well. You know, here in this country, we do have a lot of possibilities, and when we're looking at the newspaper, a lot of companies say we want people to work for us, but no one wants to apply, and they're not really paying lousy money, you know, they're really paying quite good, but people, because yeah, in former years this social system has been a little bit different. People have been going like years without working, but just sneaking through life like that, and that's over since during pandemic. Austria was throwing away money with both hands. Everyone got so much money to be quiet, to stay at home, and now they have kind of to find a way to get money back. So that's why it is quite interesting when you're speeding. I think I mentioned that. I don't know if I mentioned it only to Otto, but when you're cruising, yeah, I did mention it to you, when you're cruising where you're only supposed to go 30 kilometers an hour and you go 31, you already pay. And I also told you they're even taking your car, yeah? So let's not talk about taking away cars. Enjoy this beautiful scenery here. Moon Lake, you see how large it is. You can go as you see with the boat there. You can go with your own boat, the electric boat on our lakes. But there are certain lakes during July and August, it's prohibited being noisy. Yeah, that's a good one as well. So all the boats that are on our lakes have to be as quiet as possible. Isn't this a gorgeous scenery?
think there's two guys that she has known always since she was 20, because she traveled with their.
So they're friends.
They're friends, yeah. The guys are gay.
Oh, she looks good. She does.
She's probably exhausted. See if there's another. Yeah, so like my niece's Gail's stepdaughter. Yeah. Try and explain that one to somebody.
Very, very young cousins.
No, she died a year after he did. No, they had talked for several years since his dad died. His dad died in 2003.
This is the garden from the Milk Abbey. Hello,
Hello. Beautiful flower.
you like those ones?
ผักข้าวตอง
Yeah,
อันนี้ผักข้าวตอง
Puck,
บ้านเรามี
can eat that.
yes and lady flower
Nice ones, eh?
yeah
Dad, you should be getting back.
You can see a dam over here. There's a river in front of us, part of the Danube. This bird was singing a second ago. Oh, he flew away.
hi
You might still be able to hear them. You'll be able to see him. Oh yeah, he's up there.